Hi there, and welcome to Open Studio. Today, I have somebody so important that you will have to stay tuned because what this man has to say today might even change your life. Whether you're young, old, there is no timeline to our guest that we have today. Welcome, Mbulelo.
Welcome, Florence.
Can
Welcome.
you please tell our viewers today who are you?
My name is Mbulelo Ndluvo. I stay in Khayelitsha.
Yes.
I'm a literacy tutor. I'll help to read. Basically, what I do one-on-one sessions with foundation phase learners.
Yes.
I'm also working with intermediate phase learners. I started teaching at Falls Bay College.
Okay.
I did my NQLF level 4, level
Yes.
5, and I also did my diploma there. Um, so that's basically who I am, and I want to become a teacher. I'm still studying further to
Further.
become a teacher, a
Wow.
professional teacher. But for now, I'm still a literacy tutor, a team
Yes.
leader as well at Help to Read organization.
That's great news. I love the energy that you have. It so makes
Thank
me
you so
want to
much.
jump up here.
Thank you.
Listen, hearing everything about you and who you are, tell me what made you actually choose this career and what makes it so rewarding for you?
Ooh, it started in the community.
Yes.
I grew up doing theater and drama, and my mom had an ECD at the area.
Yes.
So basically, she used to like motivate me. Mbulelo, come and do sessions with children. I discovered that I'm very good when it comes to storytelling.
That's that's a
Children,
good
I even write my own stories, and children enjoyed my
Wow.
sessions because I do like when I tell a story,
Yes,
a
yes,
child
yes.
like can believe what I'm
What you
saying
say,
or what I'm
yes.
saying. So
Yes.
oh no, man! I discovered that I'm very good. I can be good. I think I can make and can be a good teacher.
Yes, you
In
can.
future. So I went to Falls Bay College. That was 2013 to do my level 4.
Yes.
And then again 2016 I did level 5. And then 2018, that's when I was introduced at Help to Read. A lady called Miss Melody Volming, one of the managing director at Help to Read,
Yes,
approached me and said, "Mbulelo, can you come? Because it's not away from the center. My mom is situated next to the school where Help to Read operates.
Oh, I see, I see.
So, okay, I said, okay, sure. But I was not sure at that time.
Okay. You
I was
still
still not
had
sure. So
a
like,
bit
but
of doubt.
okay,
Like,
can I do this?
yes, yes.
Okay. But I've learned a lot of things as time goes on,
Yes.
how to conduct sessions because we are doing one-on-one sessions with children. We do reading clubs.
Yes.
We do holiday club, fun clubs,
Wow, that
where we do
sounds
spelling
nice.
bee with children's. We
Yes.
do drama, we do puppet shows,
Wow.
we do arts and craft, lots of things that we do on our holiday club fun sessions. So
Okay.
I found out that I am able to plan and create my own stuff. Where children like can do all of those things and they
Exactly.
enjoy working with me,
Sure.
and I enjoy working with them.
Yes.
They even called me a teacher.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Even in the community,
that
like-
means that you're doing a wonderful job.
Oh, a wonderful job. And I asked myself why, like, can I start further doing this? And Miss Melody Volming said yes, study further, Mbulelo, because you're very good in this.
And
You
you
can
have a
become a
passion,
good teacher. And at the school that I work with, at Soba Misana Primary School at Khayelitsha, they
Yes.
also motivated me like, Mbulelo, you can be good at teaching.
Wow.
So the motivation, I got it from Sikuseleni Education Center,
Sure.
Soba Misana Primary School, and at Help to Read. Was very amazing, especially Melody Volming and the principal of the school, Mr.
Yes,
Tamba,
yes.
in Khayelitsha. He's been supportive and making sure that I get everything that we need for our sessions at the school because we're assisting children. We're not teaching children basically, but we're assisting, we're doing it in a fun way.
Definitely, definitely. But I mean, even just chatting to you today, you already seem fun, your energy, your vibe. I love it. I love the way you speak. So I can imagine because I'm already feeling like
Thank
one
you.
of those kids now looking at you and thinking, wow, look at this.
Look at
this
Mbulelo.
young
Look at the
astounding
teacher.
man.
Our
Exactly.
teacher.
Look at this teacher. So
Yeah.
tell me for how many years have you been doing this? And tell me about the age groups that you work with.
Oh, I've been doing this now, it's been 10 years. actually, because
10 years.
10 years. I've been working with children
Oh.
for 10 years because I worked at Sukuseleni ECD 7 years there. And now I'm the principal of the ECD because
Wow! Congratulations!
thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. But the sad news is that my mother passed on last year.
Sure. I'm so sorry.
Passed on last year, but I need to make sure that she left
good
a
legacy.
good legacy. I must still push and make sure that I upgrade and make sure that there's a progress in the ECD. So she'll be very happy wherever he is because I've never disappointed her when it comes to teaching children and make sure that I support her in everything that she was doing at the center.
Sure.
At 2018, going back to your question,
Yes.
I started working at Help to Read. The things that I've learned at Help to Read, such as working in admin, I had no idea even how to send an email.
Sure, and they helped
when
you
I started at the program. So that's where I gained most of the experience and working around the school with managements and teachers and children as well. That's why I even gained confidence like in myself. And so I can do this. I told myself, no, I can do. So basically, I work with foundation phase learners. From grade R, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So we plan one-on-one sessions. We do one-on-one sessions. We work as a team. We take out matriculants, youngsters. We have just graduated. We have just come off to school to do their grade 12. So they come into our program and they learn as well because some of them, they even discover that I can become a teacher as well.
Wow, so you're actually changing lives.
Changing lives of the young people in our community. Mbulelo. And we hire people, young children, young people in our community.
I want you to stay with that energy. For those who just tuned in, please stay tuned because we'll be back with more after this. Welcome back on Open Studio. For those who feel that there is no dream that you cannot reach, today I want to tell you, you are correct. Because I'm sitting with an astounding guy here next to me. And Mbulelo, before we went to break, I just want you to share with those viewers who have just tuned in. Tell me more about the age groups that you have been tutoring and how has that been for you?
Okay. Basically, as I said, that we're working with foundation phase learners, but the most important part is to improve the standard of literacy.
That's
so we assist children with English and isiXhosa as well.
Ow, I should come there for isiXhosa.
I'm sure you will learn some.
No, I will definitely.
You should visit one day.
I will.
So we plan our sessions as we work in a team. As a team, we do one-on-one sessions. The most important part is to calculate the culture of reading in our schools. So we do reading sessions with children. We even do reading clubs, group reading, shared reading, individual reading. But what we are doing is to regain that confidence that was lost by the child at that classroom. As you all know that the classroom is overcrowded. So Help to Read makes sure that each child gets a friend from Help to Read to do the one-on-one sessions. So you get to interact with the child. It's an experience as well because children are not the same. We are working with different children. So you will find out some of the children are struggling. Some of them don't have confidence. So you are there to make sure that we regain that confidence and make sure that the child learns how to read and read fluently, how to read fluently in English and in isiXhosa as well.
That sounds really fantastic. Wow. I must say that it's something to really listen and to actually be attentive to, because a lot of parents these days, their education is not that important to many people in the life we're living in today. And I mean, education should be like our daily bread.
That's true.
Should be something that we need to do from a young age. So adding to that, you've said earlier that you've moved on from being a tutor to a teacher to principal. Tell me, how was that journey? How was that moment when one moment you were there and you were teaching, and the next moment they're giving you this huge responsibility to be a principal of that school? Tell me, how did that feel?
I can say there were tough times.
I can imagine.
There were tough times
Yes.
because our schools were working with too many learners.
Sure.
But we do have a space
Yes,
where we work with our learners.
yes.
We do have some challenges because children come from different backgrounds.
That's true.
Some of them will come from our sessions looking down, and some of them are shy. Some of them are starved. You can see that they didn't even eat from home. Different
Different
backgrounds
yes, yes,
and obstacles. Some of them children, they do have potential, but the confidence is not
It's not
there.
there.
The
Sure.
child, you can see it from the child face that the child is not right. So
Sure.
those are the things that we faced on our session. So I have to report those things to the school and make sure
Yes,
that we
yes.
regain that confidence by doing the different things, try different things when we are assisting the learners. So
Yes,
to make the child regain that confidence again. So
Yes.
it has not been easy. And as well, because I have to manage an ECT center as well, I have to be at
Sure.
school.
Sure. So you got a lot of
A lot of
responsibilities.
responsibilities.
Yes.
As I said before, that I didn't even know how to write an email, how to write professional emails, and how to report,
Yes.
because those are the things that I've learned from Help to Read program. How to write a report, formal report, and we even went to workshops
To help you.
to help me, and those workshops helped me to do the presentation
Yes.
for my diploma that I was doing at Falls Bay College. I remember last year I did one presentation that I will never forget in my life.
Okay.
When I did like a presentation about the importance of literacy, especially in our
Yes.
community
Yes.
and in our schools, and how parents can and also encourage their children to read at home as well, visiting local libraries,
Yes.
making sure that children get to library and take books, make cards so that they can take books from libraries.
Yes.
So
Yes.
those are the things that I've been doing
To constantly help you grow.
help me grow.
That's really interesting.
So
Wow.
help to read has been such a wonderful experience to me.
Wow.
A wonderful experience, and I'm grateful for the time that they've given me, because it's not a job, actually it's an internship. Oh, it's an internship. But as the time goes on, it felt like I was working. I was in
Wow.
the field of work. I can feel the pressure. I can
That
feel
is
the
where you
energy
need
from
to
the
be.
management.
Yes,
And I have to plan sessions. I have to be professional. I have to make sure that I execute exactly
Sure.
according to the instructions.
That you
So
were-
I've grown as well. As the time goes on, I've grown and grown and grown and become who I am. I even finished my diploma. I'm so proud
And
of
look at you.
myself right now.
And look at you. You're still a young man, but look how many things you have accomplished in your life only because you made a choice to want to do it and want to become successful. And to those viewers who don't know who is How to Read, tell us more about who they are. How did you meet them? Where did you contact them? How did you find them?
Oh, Help to Read is a program that assists children with English and
Yes.
Xhosa, as I said.
Yes.
So we take matriculants who wants to be in the field of teaching and education, because we are working around the school with teachers. We assist children with one-on-one sessions.
Yes.
We do reading clubs. We do holiday club fun. We even take children outdoor
Wow,
to
that's
do
cool.
physical education.
Yes, yes.
For life skills, because life skills is very good for children. All in all, Help to Read program basically is to develop the standard of literacy in our schools and in our community, to make sure that the importance of reading, children don't forget to take a book even once a day or twice a day. Just read.
Yes.
Just read. It's important because you learn new words, your vocabulary also increase as well. So just read. We are saying, like, to children, they must fall in love with reading, not just read.
Yes, not just read.
So,
and for those kids who are looking for something that can help them with reading and with confidence and all that, how do they find Help to Read? Is it on social media? Is there a contact number? How did you find Help to Read? Was
Yes.
it a friend who recommended that?
Okay. Yes, you can find Help to Read at Facebook. We do have a Facebook page at helptoread.org. So even if you can just type Help to Read, you will find our page where we share what we do in our sessions with children because we're doing a lot of different things. And we're not based in Kailicha only. We're also in Vermeshoek and in Franschhoek as well.
Okay, thank you for that information. Before we continue, I'd just like for those who have tuned in now, please stay tuned with us. Come back because we have an important message for you. Welcome back on Open Studio. For those who have some interesting stories that you'd like to share with us, or even get in touch with Mbulelo and find out more about literacy and reading and those type of things, you are more than welcome to email sisanda@capetowntv.org. And you are more than welcome if there's any questions or anything you'd like to know, find out from sisanda@capetowntv.org. So, Mr. Mbulelo,
Florence?
as we were saying earlier about tutoring and schools and how important reading is, tell me, sometimes we forget the importance of having a tutor. Tell me, how important is that for the young people, especially in the times we are living in today?
It's so important because you'll find out some of the children, they do need extra support.
Yes.
So basically what we do, we hire young matriculants who have just got out of school, who are passionate with working with children. We don't just take anyone. We want young people who are so energetic and passionate and know how to work with children, because we are handling different children. Because we'll find out that we are not working like with the same children. As I said before, that some of the children we are working with visual learners, kinesthetic learners, and auditory learners. So they are not learning at the same way, and they are not developing at the same rate. So it's very important to have someone who will be patient for the child and see if the child is which level the child is in before you can start putting pressure on the child and say, just read.
Yes, you need to understand.
So it's very important to have an organization at the school to provide that extra additional support. The child will have someone whom we can rely to, because some of the children, they do have challenges, but they do not have someone that they can speak to about their challenges. So we introduce Help to Read as a team. Each child gets to know a friend from Help to Read. That the friend will be able to assist the child as the year goes on, up until the child knows how, can be able to read fluently in different languages, because we have children who speak Sotho, some of them speak Tswana, some of them speak Tsonga as well in our school. So it's very important to have an organization such as Help to Read to support children in our schools. And also for young people, they do gain experience as well by working with those children.
That's true.
Because you learn how to interact with the child. And Help to Read send us to workshops as well. I remember when I first got into Help to Read, I went to a workshop. That was creative writing workshop, and how to plan your sessions. I've learned a lot from that workshop. So that's why I'm so grateful even today to be part of the Help to Read team, because I've gained more experience that will help me in future when I become a teacher. And I will be able to tell other people that this is where I started actually.
And look where you are now. Wow. And speaking about support, tell me do you guys receive support from the government for literacy, or is it something that you need to actually dig into your own pockets for when going and attending to schools? And
very important part, because Help to Read is an NGO, so we rely on donors to fund us. So most of the time we do not have enough resources, especially in our schools, in our area. It is a challenge in the terms of resources, because even the books in the libraries, you'll find out that we have one library in the community around Kailicha, maybe two libraries, if I'm not mistaken. So children do not have full access to the libraries. So we do need resources. We do need the engagement of the government to assist us with literacy. Understand? And provide that with books, and even on the TV. to add more literacy programs so that children can learn and develop literacy skills. Because what we want is to promote the culture of reading in our schools and in our community as well.
Definitely. So when you speak about more things that you need in terms of not only financially in what you guys are doing, but I feel like what you are trying to say is that South Africa doesn't have enough resources when it comes to actually helping these young minds to grow. Are you saying that?
What I'm saying is that the government must take a close eye into the community.
Yes.
They must not forget us in the community, because that's where a lot of children are and they need help as well. So if they do not have resources, how are they be able to learn?
That's true.
If we don't have enough books, are the children going to be motivated to read?
No.
There's no
way.
encouragement even at home,
Yes.
because even at home they don't read.
That's true.
So we
That's
need
true.
those resources. The government should take a close eye in our community and make sure that we get all those resources to encourage children to do better and be able to read, and also to promote the standard of literacy in our community as well.
That's great. And for those viewers who are tuned in and who are able to actually support and actually give something and donate, how will they go? How do they come about donating or even helping to volunteer in some sort of way? Do they get to contact you? How do they go about that?
Oh, actually, I do have an email address. It's ndlovumulelo12@gmail.com. We also have our Facebook page. But we do promote in our community help to read. We make sure that we go around the schools and recruit young people to make sure that they know what is help to read all about. So even now we're still recruiting young people in our community, different schools, Usasazo Masile Secondary School, Bulumko, all those schools, because we want to hire young people in our community. We don't want to take from the outside.
Yes, no. It's better for them
at
to
home.
be rooted
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So we want to empower young people in our community as well. And it is also important for them to read as well, because help to read program also inspire not young children only, but adults and young people as well to become more literate and also fall in love with reading. It's not only for children only.
Yes.
For us as well.
Exactly. And it's something that you can take with you for the rest
of your life.
Yes. And like you mentioned earlier, it's not only about reading, it's about confidence. So just quickly for those who have tuned in and for those people who are young and who are interested in what you have to say, is there any special message to the young ones who are watching about how important it is to read?
Okay. What is important is to make sure that I always say each and every day, even if you took up a newspaper or a book, just read wherever you are. So because in our times, they won't hire you if you if you are not able to speak fluently in English. It's very important. So I would like to say to young people, especially those who want to do education, make sure that you go to the schools, local schools. Don't just sit around the community in the corner and pleading for help. Go around the school, even if you did volunteering. Just to volunteer and learn. That's where you will get experience. Just being in that environment, working with teachers and learners as well. So what I want to say basically to young people is don't stop, keep on pushing and follow your dreams. Don't give up.
Wow.
Don't you ever give up.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And then just shortly before we leave, I just want you to tell me today, how do you feel, Mr. Principal Ndluvo?
I'm so overwhelmed.
You're so overwhelmed.
But there's a lot of responsibility now.
I can imagine.
There's a lot of responsibility.
Thank you, Mbulelo. So for those who have not tuned in time and would still like to know more about Mbulelo Ndluvo, find out, search him on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, Google him, and stay tuned to Open Studio because there is so much more that you can learn. Thank you.